to another interesting episode of the Jakpa Diary. As you already know, my name is Menah, and with me today is.
With you is what's that my name again? I don't even remember.
What's your name again?
I don't even remember my name. I don't. When I'm on this podcast, I don't even remember my name.
I mean, isn't that I don't know what you guys think when someone begins to.
What's my name? Somebody tell me in the comment section. What's my name?
Did you tell you what your name is?
Yeah, tell me what my name is.
Anyways, guys, welcome.
People have been calling me Waye recently. We cannot even imagine.
Really?
It's only from this podcast.
Anyways, I mean, it's been one week, guys. It's been one very busy week for me. How has your week been?
How's my week been? I've not been feeling too well this week. I think I picked up something from Waka Waka about what. Yeah, I've just been having catarrh, cough, everything. I don't know. I think it's not just me, Seth.
No. It's not just you, actually. I think it's been going round and round. I've had a couple of people at work that had been down with cold a number of times in the past 2 weeks. So I feel like it's just that season again because we're entering into summer. Everything is going round, and I think I'm not sure if I did go into the office about 2 weeks ago, and I noticed a lot of people were on leave because they were all sick.
So
and I literally in my head, I don't know, maybe because I thought about it, I brought it to life. I knew the next time I get on a train to go to work, I'm going to pick something up from the train because you have people coughing on the train, and I'm like, oh my god, is it that I always make the mistake of sitting next to someone that is coughing? Trust me, no matter how much I cover my nose or anything, like I still get it. So I've been in and out under the weather this week, last couple of days. I just in my head I'm like, well, you thought about it, so maybe that's why you attracted it, but I don't think that's what it is. I feel like if you know, like, we've been through a couple of seasons in the past how many months, and it's just when there is that seasonal change, there's just always something. It's pollen, it's this, it's that you're picking up. So
hay fever.
Yes, it's hay fever.
I don't used to have hay fever before now.
I remember the story you told us about how you were, I don't know, went to school clinic and all of that, only for you to find out it was just hay fever. But it can make you feel really down and just out of the mood. But aside that, I think everything has been going great. I see you suddenly became a content creator with your...
Well, I don't know. I don't even know how it's going. I don't even know, man.
I mean, guys, you guys need to follow Waye's personal page on Instagram. He has some tips for you as to where you could go, how you could start your day. Just, those...
I try.
Aspire to acquire.
You got me.
Kind of quotes. Those are the things Waye has been sharing to us this week, and we've been loving it.
I don't know how.
Where did the inspiration come from?
Yeah, it's just from Waka Waka about, and I just thought, you know what, a lot of people aspire to be where we are, sort of, and then why not just make full advantage of it and inspire someone?
Some people. I want to be where somebody else
No. I mean,
like
in the UK, you get, so a lot of people are back home, like open to, I want to go abroad one day.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here in the abroad. I'm just doing like all day. I try to inspire somebody to like just do a little bit more.
Just take that step.
Just take that step.
Just do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But really, it's been.
I've not seen you in a while, I've not seen you in a while.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, you weren't around the last couple of weeks. But it's been good.
Nice.
I mean, in the spirit of talking about work, our work the last couple of weeks has been not as crazy as it was, because I think one of my big projects went live recently.
Come on, let's go. Shout out to Mina, project manager Mina. Big shout out.
Not just the project manager, IT project manager. So...
Come on.
I can't be, but I can only be grateful to God. But it was nice to actually see that go live. It was good.
That was good.
The feeling was good, actually. I mean, the hard work the past couple of months.
You know what I mean? Sleepless nights,
and the late nights, So, in the spirit of talking about work and what we've been up to, there was this thread that I saw on X, Twitter.
Let's do it.
Which, people were talking about, people were sharing their experience about being antisocial at work and how that has gotten them into trouble. I don't know.
Trouble for being antisocial?
Yes, so
let's hear it.
For we Jakpa people, it's like, and I don't know, Jakpa people, maybe Africans, I don't know, from whichever world we come from.
You know?
There seems to be a difference between how we socialize and how, the British people socialize here. Maybe not just British people, maybe just in the Western country.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just seems to be some difference, and I couldn't place the difference. I could understand what they were saying, but I don't know why it's like that with us. And we'll get into the conversation. So, the first tweet I saw is, they said apparently it's a crime to be a quiet black person in a predominantly white space.
It's a crime. Who said that?
No, so that's what one of the tweets said. It's like apparently it's a crime, and I kind of looked at it and I'm like, well, maybe because I'm not a quiet person, I couldn't relate. But there were other people on the thread who were saying, oh yeah, so one time they got into trouble for not interacting with like colleagues, or not chatting with someone during lunch, or not sharing your personal experiences with your colleague.
Got in trouble.
Yes, and it kind of felt like,
where are these people working? Where are you working now?
Well, maybe there is that question, but to be honest, let's just zoom out of work.
Okay.
Let's zoom out of a specific workplace.
Where
I don't think it's
working?
it feels like, okay, so generally when you meet a British person, or I've seen that they're really open with you, like they talk to you about their personal life, the name of their dogs or their pets, their children. Like literally, they start a conversation with you and they go, "Oh, Laura is this.
Who is Laura, please? I don't know. Wait, you need to. That's the thing. You need to tell me who Laura is first before you tell me Laura is this. Do you know what I mean? Like they just hit you with Laura is. I'm like, wait. I've not had the conversation of who Laura is. They just expect you to just know who Laura is.
Exactly.
Laura is their wife, by the way.
No, so I feel like
their partner.
Exactly. I feel like because they just feel very open and close. I feel like maybe at some point I must have told you, or maybe at the time when we introduced, probably when you joined the organization the first time and I introduced myself to you, I probably told you, oh, I'm married and I have a daughter who is 5 years, who is Laura, So I feel like that's the beginning of the conversation or the thread. So I don't know whatever trouble the person got into at work, but literally it felt like people weren't really comfortable with them because they couldn't see through them, like they couldn't get what you're thinking. Yeah,
because you are not sharing about your own Laura.
Exactly. So I think that's the problem.
I feel like you're uptight and you just don't like talking, are you?
Exactly. I think that was the context of the tweet sense, that people then began to talk about, and I'm like, okay, if this is something a lot of people are experiencing, what do you think the problem is? Because I tried to dissect the situation and the tweet and actually look at it, that what could be the problem. Have you like, what do you think generally on the topic?
I think generally in the beginning when I first moved to this country, right, I just thought these guys are just too open. Like, what are you telling me about? I'm not used to it. What are you telling me about your wife, your child, your first child, your second child, your child at university? I know almost everything about your child. Like, and then and that's because obviously that's talking about their family. I have to now start talking about mine a little
Yourself.
bit. My dad is in Nigeria. What does he do? What does my dad do now? I don't even know like that. Okay, I have to come up with something. Okay, my dad is a businessman.
Of course.
Because you have to align. If you say your dad is a civil servant, where do you get money to come to the UK? How?
No, but don't you think you're doing deep in it?
Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe I'm deep in it.
Whatever he's doing, like, just
my dad is a businessman. He has plenty money, things like this. So to make sense in the head that okay, maybe that's how it's able. Because they will ask you honestly.
Okay.
Say your dad is a civil servant and he earns minimum wage or something. They'll be like, but how did you get to travel abroad? Well, they'll ask you. They don't know.
Well, he has other side business. Like, genuinely, if he's a civil servant and he's able to send me abroad, it would make sense in the sense that he probably has another business. He has personal company.
That's what I'm saying. That your story has to align. Do you know what I mean? Because they'll sort of ask you.
Saying that your story has to align, it's kind of passing the message of you need to paint a story that makes sense.
It's just because I probably most time I'm not prepared to say these stories. Mm-hmm. So things are just all over the place in my head. And I'm like, okay, this story has to actually align. Okay, so because next time they'll ask you again, or so they'll ask you a follow-up question.
So you're not gonna say the wrong.
So you're not gonna say the wrong thing. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just so then you have to start being a little bit open yourself as well. which is not too bad. I think is how I keep saying this, how everyone relates here in the West. So everyone asks on a Friday, they ask you what you're doing for the weekend.
Of course,
Do you know
so
what I
things
mean?
like that,
Yeah.
exactly. Like,
And then you have to come up with something. If you're not doing anything, you have to say, oh.
do you have to come up with
Yeah,
something?
you have to, cause you be like that's where you get into trouble. Do you get me?
No.
That's where you get into trouble still. Listen,
Genuinely.
you have to say, oh, yeah, I'm going to London to chill with my friends, even though you're going to be at home all day.
All day.
All over the weekend. Say, oh, I'm going to London. Maybe I might if the weather's alright. You know, I really want to go Winchester still, but you know, I'll check the weather, you know, things like this. And then maybe I'll just chill out on a Sunday, go out to the park, you know, just, you know, you have to come up with some. So we'll be like, because they will tell you a lot of things. And then if you just say going to be at home, it's going to be boring still. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, really. I feel like you're not under compulsion to share anything. I feel like there has to be a balance between the expectations when it comes to sharing. Like so personalities are different, and you know that was the contrasting ideas that people shared on the thread. Okay. People have personalities. Some people are generally just really quiet. Yeah. They don't say much. You know, I would rather listen and hear what you want to say. You know, I probably wouldn't say much, and it doesn't necessarily mean I'm weird or I'm a weirdo. Or I don't know how they categorize like people that falls in that category here, but I feel like because I'm not sharing shouldn't necessarily get me in trouble. Yeah. It doesn't mean I have a hidden agenda. Yeah, I feel like it's just a personality thing. In as much as we have come into the culture, like we've come into a country like this and we're trying to acclimatize with the culture and how they do things, I feel like we should be cut some slack, to be honest, in terms of, okay, yes, you have people who are not from your background. How about you're open to, you know, hearing about them, trying to understand them, and not just have the expectation of what you have generally going in your community. So cut off some slack. Like, don't have the expectation that we would all come and chat about, oh, what I'm doing this weekend, or how my dad is married to 2 wives, or how we have 8 children.
Oh, yeah, that one. I swear I had to explain.
Sorry, excuse me.
Listen, I had to explain why my dad married 2 wives. Honestly, God. That was one very... because I wasn't prepared to explain, because I just thought normally people would know that some people marry 2 wives, 3 wives. Do you get me?
No, they wouldn't.
But then,
I mean, their own culture does not allow you
I was
to.
like, oh, I have a stepmom. I was like, oh, is your mom dead? I'm like, no. No, my mom's not dead. I beg you.
No, I mean, that has to be the reason why nobody would take a second wife.
I beg you.
And I'm sure the moment you say they even live under the same roof. Wait, what?
What? Bro, I had to explain. I'm not even capping right now. So your dad goes from your stepmom's room on one day, and then, bro, I was like, oh no, God, how do I explain this, man? But I got there in the end. I don't even know how I managed to explain that. Okay, yeah, I just managed to explain one way or the other. But yeah, that was long explaining that one as well. But in all honesty, I give it to them. Honestly, I'd say that the locals here are, they're very accommodating one, and they've got this ability, this compassion to just listen to people and just understand other people's culture. I think they're quite inquisitive. They really want to understand. They really want to, and I think that's one of the reasons why they're where they are. You know, us wanting to know the reason why people do things. Okay, so maybe they can change that perspective or just understand your perspective. So I think that's what it is.
Okay, so I really don't know how they feel about it when you don't open up as much, but I just feel like rather than being a race thing, it's more of a personality thing. Yeah, definitely. I am very open, like I'm very chatty if I'm in a good mood. You know, if I can relate to what you're saying, I'm definitely going to tell you, like, this is what's going on with me, or this is how it relates, or something like that. You know, especially if you're talking about something maybe general around maybe traveling, or you know, maybe you're planning a wedding or something like that I can easily impute into. I'm happy to. So I would, from my perspective, say it's more of a personality thing, right? Rather than a cultural thing, and it shouldn't be getting you into trouble. Yeah. But then let's
where are people working? No, that's the problem. Let me ask that person. Where are you working?
No, Well, you could be working anywhere. This whole HR thing. If anybody feels uncomfortable, you'd listen to them. If they come and say, "Oh, I feel uncomfortable because I'm not sure what's going on in this person's mind," or they don't share as much, or they're not very open. They're not, in as much as you go to a workplace to kind of work, you still, socialize. I feel like there's room for socialization. And how do you socialize? Is by saying, "I'm doing this," or "This is what is going on with me," or "This is what is not going on with me." But then it still boils down to, is this your person? And I feel like, rather than get into trouble, like, you should get questioned. Like, "Oh, is there a reason why you don't really open up?"
You should get support. You should get help, actually, rather than getting.
What if I don't need help? What if I'm just a very quiet person and I don't know how to share my personal?
Yeah, they'll just leave you.
Is there a boundary to it? Is there, okay, here, this is where we talk?
Yeah, honestly, maybe I think it's like a concern. Maybe they're concerned. Maybe it's not probably getting into trouble. Maybe they're just concerned that, okay, this person, are they okay? They're not talking.
Yeah.
Is there something happening?
Something might be going on in their life personally. But anyways, to our Jakpa people out there, it feels like it's something you should be aware of in a workplace. Like, even if you don't say much, it feels like you still need to share some little bit. Like, what are you doing this weekend? Think about it. What are you doing this weekend? If you're cooking jollof rice, see, there are days when I know all I'm doing in the weekend is probably cooking and cleaning.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I'll go on and on about, okay, yes, actually, I really want to take some time to stay in bed for, like, couple of hours, not get out of bed early, and after that I intend to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, but in the next 2 weeks I intend to probably travel to this place or take a drive, considering it's going to be like a good weather and all of that. And that's where planning comes in place, to be honest. They kind of have like their entire year planned out. This is where I'm going at this point in time. So you to start planning your life in advance so that you would have something to say. But really, like, if it's something that affects people out there, if people are sharing genuinely opinions that, okay, this actually got me in trouble. The reason why I brought it to the podcast is for us to share with our Jakpa people. So I'm going to read a couple of the comments that I said I found on X, just to see how crazy things could be. This one said, "I never thought it would happen to me, but I live with a bunch of white people and they conspired with the landlord to get me out of the house because I kept to myself, and apparently this creates tension in the house."
You what?
Like, how?
She what?
They don't
really know Nigeria, so if we start, God.
To be honest, to think that we're very, very loud and
hey, God, I beg, man. Hey.
To think that we're very, very loud. Imagine Nigeria.
Better be careful what you. Better be careful what your housemates wish for.
If only they knew. But seriously,
that you have one or two of your friends come over for one day like this, they will hear it
with music.
Give them some mashake.
Oh my God!
That's crazy still.
This person said, "Okay, look, they told me I don't join the whole group during lunch breaks." Well,
yeah, that's another thing.
Well,
lunch breaks are meant to be had together with your guys. That's where you have all the gossip, all the work gossip, everything happens on the lunch break.
But wait, how do you spend your lunch at work?
Yeah, gossip. I'm just joking.
Well, it's gossiping that way. I don't gossiping about something or a situation. Like,
so it's mostly you go lunch with your friends or your mates from work, and then you guys just talk about whatever. Football, mostly for me, it's mostly football and what we're doing this weekend, things like this, or anything that's stressing you out. It's mostly like a group of people. They're usually like cliques.
Yeah.
This clique.
Yeah, of course. There are always cliques at work.
There are always cliques, so everyone goes to lunch differently, but it's all good. It's all good. No gossip actually. I try not to gossip about people. Some other people do, but yeah, it's just over food. It's just a time for you to be away from your desk, and
talk about other things different from work.
Yeah, exactly. And just chat about stuff.
Okay. This one said, "Do not say anything to anyone that can be used against you. Think about how what you are saying would sound in front of HR." This is not a safe space, and the person wrote it in capital letter. Like, they wrote this is not a safe space in capital letter.
Man.
So
here is people working, man.
Here is caution. You I did not share. You say I did not share. This one is now saying, okay, share, but be cautious of what you share, because think about, okay, if for instance anything that I say here yes to HR for some reason someone finds something I say maybe offensive, or crossing the line or something like that. Think about, please don't stress my brain. First off, it's supposed to be lunchtime that we're using to do all these things. Now, in that same lunchtime, you're saying I should think through what I'm saying before I say it. It's stressful, to be honest. So this other person said, when you exchange numbers with your colleagues, be worried that your TikTok videos will appear on their TikTok for you page. Okay, what has sharing social media handles or contacts? What has this got to do with the fact that it will show on your colleagues' timeline? Like, what's the problem with that? What do you see?
I mean, I get it. Some people like don't want. Some people create content online that
People
they don't
at
want
my workplace know I have a podcast.
Yeah, exactly. But some people have other things that they do that they don't want. Maybe like side hustle now, and they don't want the people at work to know. Or
Why?
something like
Why
this.
do you have a side hustle you don't want them to know?
Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Some people
What
do
type
content
of-
that they don't want people at work to know that they do content. Might get them in trouble. I mean, we're all different, aren't we? And people have different stories and different paths. So I get that one actually. I sort of get that one because some people might be doing. Some people might have another job, and they probably create content around that other job, and then when they share it with someone from the other job,
Okay,
they
but
see. I don't know, but I get that still.
I feel like if you're doing anything that could potentially get you into problem at work, then you shouldn't be doing it. Yeah, like it has to be. So whether you share with your colleague or not, like it's on the internet, anybody will find
anybody
it.
can
So
find it.
whether you share with them or not, you could still get into trouble. It's just maybe a matter of time.
Yeah, exactly. It's that matter of that time that they want to
So
see
you-
there. You get me? Yeah.
You
Don't see it now. You know.
see it
See it
later.
later. You get me? Like just give it a bit of time. I don't want you. You know. And people start, and then you really talk of the next week. Like, oh yeah, did you see that guy? Did you see his TikTok? You know. People talk a lot at work. Trust me.
Okay, guys, Jakpa people. So this one is more like advice. This person said, take the initiative to ask about their hobbies and interests. It makes you seem less cold. Nurture that relationship, even if they are not your favorite person. Like the person actually put favorite in quotes. See, it's just I just this thing just it bothers me. It's like you're trying to create a personality that is not yours. Like, how about you just let it flow? If you're a talking person, if you find your person, let it happen. If you don't, move on.
I think genuinely, because before.
Why are we teaching ourselves like do this, do that?
Yeah, it's
in
not
terms of interacting with somebody. Would you do that back home?
It's not fixed actually. It's not, and I think it's relative as well. Because for me personally as well, when I started working here, I needed time to sort of adapt to the whole workplace culture thing. So I didn't talk much, even though I'm a very chatty person. I didn't talk much.
Why didn't you talk much?
Yeah, because I just wanted to know what's right and what's not.
You're an adult. Anything that was right in Nigeria is right here.
No, not everything.
Isn't it?
Yeah, not everything is right. Like in Nigeria.
I feel like it's just a personality difference. Like I don't feel
Like,
like
listen,
it's a
I'll give
rule
you a
and
good
regulation
example.
thing.
Yeah, in Nigeria, when your manager comes, you sort of like acknowledge your manager, okay? And
is that a set rule in Nigeria?
it's
No,
not
it's
a
not.
set rule, but
Exactly.
but it is what everyone does. You sort of acknowledge your manager, or respect.
Like good morning
Yeah.
when they come
But
in.
here, no one gives two flying whatever.
But if you do say good morning, like if you are used to saying good morning back in Nigeria, why should you come here and first of all try and see if other people say good morning or not? Like it's just a kind gesture to say good morning. If they answer, fine. If they don't, I'm just going to keep saying good morning. Like why do I have to wait to see how it is being done if people generally say good morning to each other before I say good morning? That's why I'm like, is there really a difference? Like it's just a personality thing. Be yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you're saying that okay, yes, especially around the whole, boss to subordinate. Yeah, if that's the right word.
Yeah.
Boss to subordinate
So what you meant
relationship.
to
It can be, but I feel like it's just really, really, really stressful. I honestly think
Nah,
it's stressful.
It's not that stressful anymore for me though, because everyone in my team is really calm. And it was just the beginning that I just needed time to just understand, okay, what's right,
going on,
what's not right, how do I relate, and how does everyone else relate to me. But yeah.
Anyways,
it is what it is though.
I feel like it's stressful, to be honest. this one say keep a cherry aura about you. For me, this looks like smiling and remaining on beat when it comes to conversations. I feel like that sounds so competitive. Like I feel like our people they like competition. Yes, okay. The first part of having a very smiley aura. Yes, you should always come up nice, regardless of the environment that you find yourself. Jakpa people, be nice. Like smile, always smile at people. Don't
Why?
go. No, it's just good to like. It's just good to smile.
What if my face is not a smiley face, natural?
Well, make your face a smiley face. What do you mean naturally? You have a problem. Why are you not smiling at people? Why don't you have that, welcoming aura? Like, it's just an aura. Like, you don't have to be like grinning every time. It's just, there's the hormones, the enzyme that release in your body if you're a happy person. So 100%. Be a happy person. You don't have to say much, but when you just see, you just see some people and you feel like, this is just, their aura is just like, be you guys. I don't know, maybe it's this Jakpa struggle sometimes that make us very uptight and all of that, but it's not too much to ask in a workplace.
Yeah.
Abby, you have a...
No. Yeah. I try to smile as much as that. Because, not honestly, the locals here are always smiling. They open their like...
Even though some of them is fake. You know those...
I don't mind that fake one. Just smile to me.
No. I mind that one. I mind that one because you literally go... It's how it...
Do it again.
I'm not doing it again, but literally that smile like that and like no, I don't like seriously.
Do it again.
No, I'm not doing it again. But please don't do that thing to me on the train or something. Like don't just face your front. If our eyes do fall, jiggy.
Don't you want shame? You kill me, man.
Like if our eyes jam, like you can literally just subtly take your face away. You don't have to give me that. And I don't understand that smile. It's almost as if it's part of the culture.
Yeah, it's like part of the culture.
They teach you when you're growing up. No, like if you're going to smile, there is a way you smile to people. Like it doesn't just go.
It's just to make you feel at ease. Like
no. It doesn't make me feel at ease. I rather it's the opposite. Because I'm like, what? How did you go from that to? Actually, no, I'm not. There's a difference between having a cheerful aura and that smile. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it again. But this person said, beware of what you see on Teams messages. I'm like, wait, Teams is an official space in the first place. You too. So why are you going to Teams?
So your clique, you and your clique, you have like a special Teams chat
in the company.
Yes.
You know everything on company laptop is monitored. Right. How are you having special Teams chats to say something?
You chat about other people. You get me? Like,
really? What if it gets out there?
It's not gonna get out.
I mean, IT people would see all of these things. So what makes you think you have a secret Teams chat?
Yeah, that's what people.
I wouldn't like. Let's open WhatsApp.
You wouldn't risk it, I mean.
No, never. Never. Not even on a Teams call. You can get on Teams meeting or something like that, and maybe just before the end of the meeting, you just be like, oh, this person, can I talk to you after or something like that?
you wouldn't do that.
And you feel like because it's Teams, like after the conversation, it will go away. No. Let's chat on WhatsApp.
What do you guys want to talk about?
Exactly. Like be wary of what you see on Teams chat. You better warn yourself. Let that Teams chat remain official. It is official. It's as good as I treat Teams messages as emails as well because I mean different people have different preferences in terms of communicating with them. Some people like what's it called, emails. Some people like Teams messages. I treat Teams messages. I could literally snip your Teams messages, add it to my email as evidence. That's your problem. So if you think because you said something to me on Teams, I cannot refer to it. No, I would refer to it in my email. So I treat that Teams as another official space, just like emails. So please be wary indeed. What you say?
She's really interesting, honestly. Like I didn't know other people go through these things.
Well, that's what I mean. Isn't that what we are here for? To share this experience so that let people know that, hey guys, you are better. Be careful. Anyways, before we go further, as usual, let's move on to our next segment.
Let's go.
So guys, let's get into it.
Alright, question 1. How many bones are in the human body?
Did you do biology in school?
I did though, but this was like years ago. How many bones are in the human body? Do you have options?
There's probably
205, B 206, C 207.
7 is a lucky number now.
Yeah,
what's your lucky number?
It is a lucky number. Because my birthday is on the 7th, so.
I go for that one. 207. 207.
Okay, next question.
Bones in the human body.
What are the five senses?
This thing. Our moderator is going too easy on us. He's really looking for trouble.
What are the 5 what?
Senses. Human senses.
I don't know how you want me to write. Maybe is it the organs, sense organs, or the, you understand? You get me?
Not the organs. Probably what the organs do.
Yeah, okay.
What food never spoils?
What food never spoils?
Kinini,
What?
don't quack.
What do you mean don't quack?
Don't quack, don't used to spoil now.
Food that never spoils. Oh, that's hard. Anyways.
Question 4. What percentage of the human body is made up of water?
Wait, what?
What percentage of the human body
Is there
made up
option?
of water? Option A, 60%. Option B, 65%. Option C, 68%.
Okay.
All these biology questions, man. Honestly.
I actually can't remember, and it felt like it was something we would typically know
Do you know what I
from
mean?
biology. Yes. Okay, let's go on.
Question 5. How many colors are in the rainbow?
Okay, you know that one. Oh yeah. Is that it?
Yeah.
That's it.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Shall we exchange?
Question 1. How many bones are in the human body? 206.
Yes, 2-6. Like we've always known that one.
Question 2. What are the 5 human senses? Sight, hearing, taste, smell, touch. Sight, hearing,
Yeah.
taste,
Mhm.
smell,
Mhm.
touch.
Yeah.
Question 3. What food never spoils? Honey.
Oh no! I want water.
Honestly, that was close. I thought you were gonna get it. I thought you were gonna get it.
You thought I was going to get it,
Yeah.
like when you saw water,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I messed up.
No, but honey, honey is the
yeah.
right answer. Okay.
Rate that still. Rate that still.
Okay.
What percentage of the human body is made up of water?
60.
60%.
Okay. We're not done after all.
How many colors are in the rainbow?
7.
7.
Okay. Well, it's a tie. I'm sure it's a tie. Right?
Yeah, we both missed the honey one.
We
That
did.
was.
I
I actually never thought about that though.
The honey.
Honey, yeah, I could
It
never.
just-
I
it
could
just-
never.
It
have thought
actually
about
just
it.
didn't come to mind, but yes, honey never spoils. But wait, why is it not water? Does water spoil? It's not food, right?
No, water is not food.
Water is not food. But how is honey food?
Water does at some point, depending on if you don't have any preservative, master getting algae or.
I don't like gate 5-5 now. My guy.
Okay. Okay.
I need to get 5 over
Makes
5.
sense. Interesting.
Yeah, that was very
Number of
interesting.
bones in the body, 206. I feel like that one is at the back of it. I knew it. If not
Swear.
motion, I'll beat you.
I swear to you.
Beat you.
I swear to you, I chose 207 before.
Yeah, I saw you. I'm trying to this one. I was like,
And then I just thought, you know what?
yeah, and then,
actually,
the water one too. I was like 60. I was if you didn't give us option, I was going to go with 60, yeah. But then when I hit 68, I was like, oh my god, no, it's 60. No, it's 60. But yeah, those I think
that was good, yeah.
that was good. But yes, okay, good. Back to the conversation of of getting into trouble at work because
Honestly,
you
I
don't
don't understand that
socialize.
trouble at work. Honestly, I'm still finding it hard.
Why you see this one? I feel like you would be guilty of this one.
Let's hear it.
So this person says, always dress to impress. When they say dress however you like, it's a trap. Come correct. People are looking for a reason to pick on you. Don't give them. I feel like you people are just.
Oh my
And
days,
see,
man.
if this is a Nigerian that wrote this, I feel like Nigerian people don't have problem. You guys are so competitive, but why? What do you think
Do you know
about
what I mean?
that?
You gotta look good to work still.
Hmm.
Gotta look good.
The reason why I was coming for you before is I feel like but you don't care.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, for
you're just-
people, not me, not for
For
myself.
people.
For people, you have to, look good.
You need to take
You
on
need
that
to look
advice.
good, get a trim all the time,
Uh-huh. Wear your best outfit, like
your
wear
best
agbada
outfit,
and
you get me? Nice crepes, nice office shoes, wear
why,
a watch.
why are you saying what you're preaching?
No, not for me. I don't give two flying whatever about how I look, man. Honestly, I don't really care about how I look.
Okay. Well, I feel like when it comes to dressing up to work,
Well,
it
you
doesn't-
dress up.
Well, I try.
Yeah.
I don't do makeup as often,
Mm.
except when I have maybe something major happening at work, and that's because I leave so early and it's so stressful.
Yeah,
Like,
it's long
if
way.
I put in the time to do makeup, I'll get some extra 30 minutes sleep.
So,
So please,
yeah.
I'd rather sleep for those 30 minutes. But yeah, sometimes when something major is happening, I try to put in the effort. But regardless, in the outfit, I try to forget there's no makeup. But we need to look
Always
good.
come correct. You get me?
It's important.
Come on,
So
my guy.
they've told people, Jakpa
My
people,
guy.
come correct. Come correct to your workplace. But I mean, I feel like it's been a lovely, share of idea, a good conversation on the podcast today, sharing experience of how, you can get in trouble at work. I mean,
Yeah.
I was saying from the beginning that I don't think it should be a problem because I feel like it's more of a personality thing rather than a race thing. Yes, they are of the culture.
Yeah, I think we're
where
just
they
deep in
share.
it. See these people that put these comments, I think they're just deep in it because
No, but genuinely,
Because
somebody
of
didn't get into
the
trouble
race.
because of
No,
how they
it's
interact with their colleague. I mean, it's what
so
discussing.
another person will probably get that same trouble for that. So it's not because I think they're just deep in it because they see themselves as, oh, these guys are picking on me
Because I don't talk.
because I don't talk and because I'm black or whatever because I'm Nigerian. I'm not like them. That's why. If someone else will probably get that same trouble, so someone that is like them will probably get that same trouble for these kind of things. I think.
So are you saying that you feel like not the trend now, whatever
I
experience
didn't say-
somebody had is not because of.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I try to. That's how I try to see it mostly.
No,
So
but really, if you feel like I feel like you probably know if that's the problem.
because I don't
It's
think
just- it
I've
shouldn't
not,
be a
I've
problem, but
not
if people feel
genuinely
the way
met
they feel-
anyone that has been racist. Honestly, like I've not genuinely met anyone that has been. I don't even know what that racism is. Like I've not experienced it.
Well,
People have bad days. People pick on you. Like normal, I can pick on you. In fact, it's Nigerians that pick on each other the most. You get.
Yeah.
So you'll not be looking. See, at the embassy, I should tell you, the person that has grilled me the most, not at the embassy, at the port of entry,
yeah.
the person that has grilled me the most
black person?
is a black person. I was like,
Well, how about I say it's because you don't want to feel like you're not grilling the black person that is in front of you.
Do you know what I
and
mean?
you
Like,
put extra effort
do
into
you know what I mean?
grilling
Like,
the person, so you feel like you're doing your job
do
and
you know
you're
what I
not
mean? Like, so
impartial.
what do I call that?
Well,
If it was a white person,
Yeah,
100%,
you'd be like,
I would have quoted him. He is such a, the R word, just start going on. But people are allowed to have bad days. People are allowed to.
No, but that doesn't mean, racism doesn't happen out
Yeah,
there.
it does
You're just
happen.
probably lucky that you haven't experienced
just
it,
say
which
that.
is good. But to round up the conversation today, I hope everyone, you learned something. Jakpa people, I hope people learned something today. So if you're going to work next week, smile at people, dress well, ask them how their weekend went. Oh, what did you do during the weekend? You too. Why I said it? They say if you don't do anything, you should cook up something.
In all honesty, that
Make
one
whatever
also,
you do,
that
make
one
it
also
sound.
helps.
It's how you actually put it.
Do you know what
I can actually maybe just cook and I'll be like, oh, I made a very special dish over the weekend. There is this dish that is very peculiar to like my culture. Is how you put it. It's
Honestly,
how you
and they'll be
package
so
it.
excited. They'll be so excited.
And
They want to
exactly,
learn
like,
about it.
really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
I use Scotch butter and that's
You know,
Rodo.
like a little bit of Rodo.
And
you
I said, oh, and then you just have to like grill it a little bit. You need to put it in the oven for about 200 degrees. when you now.
Yeah, I think
How would
when
the
you-
conversation will not be lengthy
Yeah,
and
yeah, exactly.
interesting? It's how you put it down. It's how you communicate. Like,
But at the
God,
end of the day,
learn
we all do something over the weekend. We all do something. We just
Exactly.
always think it's
it's
nothing,
nothing
but
exactly.
it is something.
So it's communication. But anyways, I enjoyed this conversation, and I hope you guys did. If you have any experience around this topic, in terms of how you relate or how you find your colleagues at work, what you think has helped you to, better integrate into the culture of a workplace, living abroad, please leave your experience down below or send us an email. And as always, please subscribe to our channel, our YouTube channel, right? I think it's still growing. It's still growing. Now people are doing. People are engaging.
They're
It's
trying.
actually very
trying.
good. Thank you.
But I need to
People-
ask you guys,
people are
please
motivating us.
just do it. Just what's English? Eat it a little bit more. Do more. Do more. Follow more. Share more. You get me? You understand me now? You get me?
Exactly.
I don't hear English like that. You get me?
But yes, guys, please, your encouragement is what keeps us going. Share the videos with your friends, and your friends should share with your friend. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all of our social media pages. Engage with the comments, and we'll see you again on the next episode. At Jakpa.
Jakpa way.